2 Kings 12. Jehoash began to reign in the 7th year of Jehu, and he reigned 40 years in Jerusalem. And his mother's name was Zibiah of Beersheba. And Jehoash did what was right in the eyes of Jehovah all the days in which Jehoiada the priest instructed him. However, the high places were not taken away. The people still slaughtered and burned incense on the high places. And Jehoash said to the priest, all the silver of the set-apart gifts that are brought into the house of Jehovah, the silver coming over, each man's assessment silver, and all the silver that a man proposes in his heart to bring into the house of Jehovah, let the priests take for themselves, each from his friend, and let them repair the damages of the house, wherever there is damage. And it came to be, by the 23rd year of sovereign Jehoash, that the priest had not repaired the damages of the house. And sovereign Jehoash called Jehoiada the priest and the other priests, and said to them, why have you not repaired the damages of the house? And now, do not take any more silver from your friends, but give it for repairing the damages of the house. And the priest agreed they would neither receive any more silver from the people, nor repair the damages of the house. And Jehoiada the priest took a chest, and bored a hole in its lid, and set it beside the altar, on the right side as one comes into the house of Jehovah. And the priest who guarded the door put there all the silver that was brought into the house of Jehovah. And it came to be, whenever they saw that there was much silver in the chest, that the sovereign scribe and the high priest came up and put it in bags, and counted the silver that was found in the house of Jehovah, and gave the silver weighed out into the hands of those who did the work, who had the oversight of the house of Jehovah. And they paid it out to the carpenters and builders who worked on the house of Jehovah, and to stone masons and stone cutters, and for buying timber and hewn stone to repair the damage of the house of Jehovah, and for all that was paid out to repair the house. However, these was not made for the house of Jehovah basins of silver, snuffers, sprinkling bowls, trumpets, any objects of gold or objects of silver, from the silver that was brought into the house of Jehovah. For they gave that to the workmen, and they repaired the house of Jehovah with it. And they did not reckon with the men into whose hand they gave the silver to be paid to workmen, for they acted trustworthily. The silver from the trespass offerings and the silver from the sin offerings was not brought into the house of Jehovah. It belonged to the priest. And Hazael, sovereign of Aram, went up and fought against Gath, and captured it. And Hazael set his face to go up to Jerusalem. And Jehoash, sovereign of Yehudah, took all the set-apart gifts that his fathers, Jehoshaphat and Jehoram, and Ahazyahu, sovereigns of Yehudah, had set apart, and his own set-apart gifts, and all the gold found in the treasuries of the house of Jehovah, and in the sovereign's house, and sent them to Hazael, sovereign of Aram. Then he went away from Jerusalem. And the rest of the acts of Joash, and all that he did, are they not written in the book of the annals of the sovereigns of Yehudah? And his servants rose up and made a conspiracy, and smote Joash in the house of Millo, which goes down to Silla. For Jozachar, son of Shemath, and Jehozabad, son of Shomer, his servants, smote him. So he died, and they buried him with his fathers in the city of David. And Amaziah his son reigned in his place.